Everyone on this side of the bus, now! All right. On this side of the bus, as far as you can, please!
Hold on!
Over here, as far as you can, now!
That's it.
Mac, you better clear this side out. Please, this side of the bus!
Hold on! Here we go! Here we go!
Welcome to Kermode Uncut. If you're a regular here, you'll know that I've talked a lot about with 12, 14 movies being released a week in the UK. It's quite hard for film critics to keep up with everything, and the chance to go back and watch something again is fairly rare. However, the other night, for reasons which are too complicated to explain, I had to sit down and watch Speed, you know, the Keanu Reeves film from 1994. And I've always liked Speed. I mean, I really, really enjoyed it when it first came out. I was working at Radio 1 when it first came out. And I think it was our movie of the month. I'm pretty sure it was. But I hadn't seen it for a very long time. And I had to sit down and watch Speed from beginning to end like a proper film. And you know what? It's absolutely brilliant. It's directed by Jan de Bont, who was a cinematographer beforehand. He'd worked with Paul Verhoeven on things like The Fourth Man and Flesh and Blood, and he'd famously shot Die Hard, John McTiernan's movie, which we've talked about here as being one of the greatest Christmas movies ever made. And it's written by Graham Yost, who was at that point best known as a TV writer. And the screenplay is just terrific. It is stripped down and lean and mean. And centrally, the idea is that Dennis Hopper has put a bomb on a bus that will explode if the city bus goes below 50 miles an hour. Now, there's some stuff at the beginning with the lift and some stuff at the end with the train, but essentially the bus is the meat and potatoes of it. And we have two really charismatic performances from Keanu Reeves, yes, Keanu Reeves being charismatic, and Sandra Bullock, who at that point was a rising star, and I'd forgotten how much great chemistry there is between them. I mean, everybody remembers Dennis Hopper being fantastically sort of, you know, weird and creepy, but that's kind of Dennis Hopper. But I'd forgotten how lovely the relationship between Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock is. I'd also forgotten how funny Speed was, how many jokes there are. I mean, yes, there are nail-biting set pieces, and the whole thing moves like a bullet, but there are lots of lovely comic interludes. Now, the film is just shy of 2 hours long, although frankly watching it, it felt like it was just under 90 minutes. It was perfect B-movie length. I mean, it absolutely moved like a shark. And I was so thrilled by watching it that at the end, I found myself singing along with that terrible Billy Idol theme tune, which I've never liked at all. And it brought up this question for me. What's the film that you knew you liked, that you haven't watched for a really long time, that you finally sat down and watched again and went, you know what, that is a really brilliant movie. I don't mean things that we've all seen over and over again. I don't mean It's a Wonderful Life or Casablanca or the films which we all go back to every year this time of year. I mean, what's the thing that you haven't seen for ages that you knew was good, but you've forgotten just how good it was? Because for me, Speed is a masterpiece.
Stay on or get off! Stay on or get off!
Up!
Okay.
Hold